I'm back here with Dominique. Landry, always great to see you.
Happy to be here.
Yes, and you're kind of like our fitness guru,
yes,
right?
Yes.
But today we're going to be turning more to the nutrition, which I think is even more important, right? They say like, what, 70% or, or abs are made in the kitchen. I know that's not necessarily what we're talking about, but she's a fitness person.
Yes.
But we're talking about the importance of cooking with your kids.
Yes.
Right? So why is that so important and to start that young?
So I think it's really great. One, it's the memories. So I want my kids, I have 3, to grow up and like remember cooking in the kitchen with mother. And I think the other piece of it is to that nutrition point, it really does set us up to have a healthy relationship with food ongoing. So they get to start understanding like what they're putting in their bodies. They understand what it does for their bodies. They understand how it makes their bodies feel. And so it just starts that kind of healthy relationship with food and also just great memories.
Right, definitely. I like the sound of that too because I have great memories of baking with like my grandma and stuff
it's
like that.
Things that are core memories
It
that
is
they
a
love.
core memory, definitely. So what are some of the key skills kids could gain when they're in the kitchen with the parents?
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, it's math skills, right? You're dealing with fractions.
Okay, good point.
Reading comprehension skills because you make them read the ingredients and I make them tell me like, okay, what do we need to do now? What's happening? And then I think it's just like general life skills. And then they also learn like patience and then kind of problem solving as well because they have to figure out, recipes don't always go the way we want them to.
Yeah, I'm well aware of that. My recipes are not the best.
It's okay.
We're learning along the way.
We're learning along the way, and that's what they do.
That's part of it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So how can we make it stress-free, though? Because I think parents might be thinking, I know it's going to cause more of a mess if they're helping me.
It will.
Right?
So I think you should always just prepare yourself that it's going to take longer, and it's likely going to be a mess. But the things you can do is give them things that are age-appropriate for them and that they find fun. So everyone likes to crack eggs. I don't care what age that is. From my 4-year-old to my 11-year-old, they always want to crack eggs. If you give them something where they can actually choose like what it is we're cooking, then they become more invested.
True.
And then the other piece of it is I always do it like I have music going, we dance, we make it fun. So I think like just knowing that it's like prepare yourself that it's going to take longer. It is going to be a bit of a mess. There will be some tears. Always, usually, anything you do
It'll
with
get
kids,
easier though with time, I bet.
But it gets easier. And now my 11-year-old, like he can go and cook breakfast for all of us.
That's great.
And so it works out like long-term game, right? You short term, it's a little bit rough, but in the long term, I get to chill and he's like, oh yeah, I got this.
I like the sound of that. So where can we go for more information? Because I know you have some recipe ideas for us too.
Yes. So you can always reach me at Fit Enough, fit_enough in all platforms. But yes, I will be coming up and probably with my son to have him help cook too.
That would be so fun. And safety, of course, is a big priority too. Because there's like a lot of utensils that can be dangerous.
For sure. I get kid-friendly things, so they love having their own things, whether it's aprons or knives and things. Like there are kits all over Amazon, Target, Walmart for you to get with your kids as well.
That's a great idea.
Yes.
Okay, so follow her at fit_enough on social and then JacksonvilleMom.com and on social as well to get more information.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us again. Happy Monday. David.
All right, guys, I'm here.